And you're going to sit there by the door and call. Come. Here, you're going to sit and I'll sit on this rocking right. Wow. Wow. Now you look at all the again. It was only the first moment you look a little pale and a little thinner and much older. No, probably not much. Very little. Oh goodness me. It has been 3 years ago now. Yes, I heard about that. Believe me, Christine, I ought to write to you, but each and every time I try, something else prevents me from doing so. I quite understand. No, it was very bad of me. And they left you nothing. No. Nothing at all. No. Not even children. Not even any sort of grief to live upon. But how is that possible, Christine? Well, my dear Nora, sometimes it does happen. And now you're quite alone. Oh my God. Because that is dreadful sad. Because I have 3 little children. But you cannot see them just now. Because they're out with the maid. But today you must tell me all about it. No. I want to hear about you. No, you mustn't be selfish. I must listen at your own affairs. But there's one thing I have to tell you. Do you know what? You've had just a great piece of good luck. Oh, really? Yes, fancy. My husband.
Nothing else but try business with the time out.
Okay, Dad. We need to time to go to the site.
My pleasure. A rum song, goody.
Oh.
I beg your pardon, I'm disturbing you too.
Not at all, Dr. Rad. Not at all. Come in. I am going to introduce you to someone and make sure it's mine, okay? Christine, come. Dr. Rad, this is Mrs. Lynn. Mrs. Lynn, Dr. Rad.
Miss Lynn, I've often heard your name being mentioned in here. I think I passed you on the stairs when I arrived.
Well, I don't manage stairs well. I go very slowly.
Some slight internal weakness?
No, the fact is that I've been overworking
Oh,
myself.
nothing more than that? Well, I suppose you've come to town to amuse yourself with entertainment.
No. I've come to town to look for work.
Is that a good cure for?
One must live.
Well, I mean, rest of me feel I'd like to prolong my agony as long as possible. All my patients are like that. And the worst of them, and the worst case of it all, is in with Mr. Helmer at this very moment.
Who is he?
A fellow by the name Crobster. A fellow you don't even know, even him. Thinks that he should live.
Dr. Ram, and what business does he have with my husband?
Well, I have no idea, but I heard something about the bank.
About the bank?
Yes.
I really don't know anything about the bank.
Really?
Excuse me.
Miss Lynn,
Yes?
have you find in your other side of the world that there are some people who go zealously sniffing around to smell out some more corruption, and when they find such a person, they put him in a lucrative position, and health matters are kept in the
Well, I still think the speaker, the one who needs most of the
very well. That is the sentiment that is turning our society into a city. Hey, why do you laugh at that? Do you really know what the society means?
Oh, come on, Dr. Ram. What do you care about some tiresome society? I'm laughing at something very different, something very amusing.
and the big dog will not bite us.
Yes, because big dogs do not bite nicely to children like you. Look at your cheeks as red, as apple, and golden. Okay, let me have that.
Mommy, no, Mommy. Mommy, I want to play with you.
Okay, Mommy's going to play with Amy and Bobby too, okay? Hold hands, go in, there's some hard tea on the stove for you. Go and get yourself warm.
Very well, ma'am.
Okay.
You.
Helen?
Mommy, no, I want to play with you.
Okay, Mommy is going to play with Amy and Bobby too, okay? Yes. Amy's gonna say that, okay? Come here. Okay, which game are you going to play? Mommy, let us play. Yes. What about you, Bobby? What's wrong?
Mommy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll count. Then the two of you will hide, okay? Yes. Okay. Mommy is counting.
Excuse me, Mrs. Selma. The other doors are just supposed someone forgot to shut it.
My husband is not at home.
I know that.
What you want?
A word with you.
Okay. Excuse me.
Mommy,
Come
that
baby.
man looks so scary.
Come here. Now you're going to go to the lab. And the strange man is gone. We'll have a big game, okay?
But Mommy, that man looks so hard, Mommy.
No, the strange man won't touch Mom, okay? No.
Well, it is the Christmas Eve, and it will depend on yourself what sort of Christmas you want to spend.
Today is absolutely
We won't talk
impossible.
about that until later on. This is something different. I presume you can give me some moments.
Yes or no?
Good.
Okay.
Good. Oh, I was in Ocean's restaurant and saw your husband going down the street
Yes.
with a lady.
Yeah.
Can I make it bold to ask if it was a Mrs. Lane?
Yes, you are.
Just around in town.
Yes, you did.
She's a good friend of yours,
Yes,
isn't
she
she?
is. What?
Well, I knew her too, once upon a
I'm
time.
aware of that.
So you are. So you know all about it. I thought as much. Then I can ask you without beating about the bush. Is Mrs. Lane to have an appointment in the back?
Mr. Cranston, come on. And what right have you to question me? Anyway, since you ask, you shall know. Miss Lane is to have an appointment at the bank, and I'm the one who paid her case. I can tell you that.
So I was right in what I thought.
You know, Mr. Cranston, when one is just in
Someone should advise you to use your influence to prevent all that.
What do you mean? But I don't have any influence.
Oh. Haven't you? Haven't you? But I thought I had you said now for yourself.
Naturally, I was only joking. I didn't mean for you to put that construction on it. Besides, how can you think that I should have that kind of influence?
Well, I've known your husband from our student days, and I don't think it's any unassailable that
If you dare talk ill about my husband, then I shall turn you out of this house at once.
You're bold, Mrs.
I am not afraid of you any longer. It will be soon after Christmas is over and the new comes. Then I'll be free.
Also something else, that you know that everyone else that does not guilty for a suspicion.
Yes, I have something on the thought.
Well, the matter never came to court. But everyone seems close to me after that. So I had to take to the job that you know. And honestly, I don't think that I'm in one of the ones. But other than that, I think that Mr. Chan. And this one in the band was like a first stepper. And now your husband is going to throw me down into the band again.
So it seems. But believe me, I don't have any
Then it is because you don't have the will.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because of that means to compel you.
Do you want to tell me that you're going to tell my husband that I owe you any money?
Suppose I to tell you.
Then that will not be good, Mr. Crossan, because my husband will come to know about my secret, which has been my joy and my pride for all this year. It's come to know it from you. Goodness me. That will put me in a disagreeable position.
Only disagreeable.
Then do it! Do it, Mr. Crossan! And my husband will come to say to himself, what a real blackguard you are! And of course, he'll pay you what he's paying you. And suddenly, we won't have anything to do with it.
I only asked if it was disagreeable symptom that you're afraid of.
Of course, if my husband ever comes to know that he's owing you anything, he'll pay you.
Or in many cases by imprudence. But you know, Flora, I'm not a heartless man as to condemn such a man for having taken such punishment. Because many a man has been able to redeem his character. He will openly confess his mistake and took his punishment. But his Coxstar did nothing of the sort. He got himself out through a cunning trick. And that is why I say he has gone under altogether.
How?
Many a man, I've often seen it in the course of, as a lawyer. Everybody who has gone to the bad alley has had a deceitful mother.
That's trouble.
Yes.
Why do you say only mother?
Because naturally, it seems to be the mother's influence. So naturally, a bad father's influence would have the same result. Well, every lawyer is familiar with that fact. And that is why I say you should not say a good word for him. Now give me your hand on it. 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 Oh, our woman's snug it is in here.
If why my children? Boys on my own. No, impossible. That will never happen. Of course it will never. Never, never. It will never happen. Never. It will never happen.
Mom, the little ones are begging so hard to be allowed to come into Mama.
No, not now. Just go into their place, not now, okay?
All right, Mom.
Yes, thank you.
What an idea. Just a little freshness. You can be put in order.
Don't worry, I'll go out and look for
After that, if it's hot for weather, you're going to fetch one and make yourself in, Mom.
The worst is about to happen. How are the children?
The little girls are playing that is my present.
Did they ask a lot about
The
me?
little ones are always accustomed to having with your mom or your dad.
Maybe I won't be able to be with them as I was before. Do you think they'll forget about me if they went away altogether?
Good heavens! Went away all together?
Dear old Annie, there's something that I've been meaning to ask you. How could you be able to stay for such a long time without a child?
I was obliged to if I wanted to be little nurse.
But we still did it. And I'm sure that that's what for
No. She hasn't. She wrote to me when she was confirmed. And when
I suppose that I've got my dismissal.
I couldn't do anything about
Really?
that. I tried to fight as I put on your side, but it was no good.
Doctor, how my life is so little then? Huh? He knows what I can expose him to and it's still fighting.
Come on! How do you suppose that
I
you
don't
have
support
wanted to
myself.
be done?
He knows the risk that I get so much help.
Please! Please do respect for my husband.
Certainly. all the risk you can. But if you decided to keep the matter carefully yourself, I can make it point to say that you are aware of what you give you.
More than can ever
That's
teach
a matter I am.
what you want, Mr. Crompton.
You know, I only wanted to hear you been. I've been thinking about you all day long. I met here, a Queen's driver. A man like you probably don't get those feelings, you know.
So it's done. Think of my little children.
Have you enjoyed transport of mine? But don't worry. I only wanted to tell you that you don't need to take this matter too seriously. In the first place, there will be no accusation made on my part.
Yes, no one must never get to know anything about this.
The whole thing shall be arranged amicably. Huh? No one shall know about it.
Yes.
It shall remain a secret between us three.
No, I told you, someone must never get to know anything about this letter.
And now are you going to prevent it? All I might understand that you're able to pay the balance that is owing.
Not in the
Or
blizzard.
rather that that's an expedient for raising the money.
I don't have an expedient of raising the money.
Then it would have been of no use. If you stood there with ever so much money in hand, then I'll never put the bond. I shall only preserve it. Keep it in my possession. So the thought of it has driven you into any desperate resolution.
It has.
Like if you had it in mind to run away from home.
I have.
Or something even worse.
How did you know that they had the
Give up the idea.
How did you know that they had the idea of running away?
You know, most of us think of that first.
You did.
I did, but I hadn't the
Me
courage.
neither.
So that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
You hadn't the courage. Besides, it will be such a great piece of folly once the first time at home is over. I have a letter for your husband in my pocket.
Telling him
In
everything.
as lenient manner as I possibly
No,
can.
Mr. Doctor, listen. Say it up. Say it up. Say it up. Tell me what sum my husband is paying you, and then pay
Mr.
you.
Thelma, what I told you just now. I'm not asking husband for a single penny.
So what do you want?
I will tell you, Mr. Thelma. I will tell you. How to move on. How to rehabilitate myself. How to get back to the bank. For the last year and a half, I've not had a hand in anything honorable. How many of the times?
I don't care. All I know is that before I'm a reasonable human being, just as you are, or perhaps I'm a trying to become one. You know, Thomas, I know that most of the people will think that you're right and views like this are only found in books or in novels. But wait, I can no longer concern myself with what most people think. I only know that it is necessary for me to educate myself, Mr. Halma.
But that's what the conditions of the world that you live in.
I
Am
don't
to understand
know
that you
about religion, Thomas.
Oh,
Yes.
but you can say that,
Yes,
Nora.
I'm afraid I don't know what religion is.
Oh, okay, if you
I
have...
only know what the Clintman used to tell me when I went to be confirmed.
Yes.
He told me, oh Nora, religion was this and that and the other, but when I'm alone and out of this place, I'll find out if at all what the Clintman used to say is true or if it was true in my life.
No. If you have no knowledge about matters of religion, let me awaken your conscience. Or am I to think that you have no moral sense? Answer me. Am I to think that you have no moral sense?
I assure you, Toggle, that is not an easy question to answer. I mean, the whole thing upsets me altogether. I really don't know. I know that both you and I look at things in a very different light. I'm beginning to understand too that the law is quite another thing from what I thought it was. Because according to the law, a daughter has no right to save the kids and the anxiety of her old-time father. And also, according to the foolish law, a wife here has no right to save her husband's life. I don't believe that.
Those are the conditions of this world that you and I live in, Nora.
I don't believe in that. but I'm going to find out who is right between the world or I.
No, don't do that, Nora. No, what? Nora, come on.
Tobald, I've never felt my mind so clear and certain as today.
And is it with is that a certain and clear conviction too?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then there is one explanation to say about that.
And what is that, Mr. Helmer?
That you do not love me anymore.
That is just it. You know, Tobald, so kind to my life. But Mr. Helmer, I can no longer take it now because I don't love you.
Up each and every morning to do anything, sacrifice everything and do everything that brings agonies and sorrows. But no woman, no man will sacrifice his honor just because of a woman.
And that is a thing 100,000 women out there have done, Tobald. Did you hear me? That is a thing 100,000 women have done out there.
That's all, Lord. You think and talk like a helpless child.
Maybe. But don't think, nor do things like the man I should bind myself to. Because as soon as your fear was over, and it was not the fear of what might happen to me, but what might happen to you. Okay, as far as you're concerned, everything was back to normal. I was still your skylark, your squirrel, your doll, whom bent over. You should treat with double gentle care because it was so brittle and fragile. Goodness me, it was then that dawned unto me that I have been living with a strange man and a fool for 8 years. And I'm working 3 beautiful children. Oh, Mr. Helmer, when I think about that, I feel like I can tear my head into 1,000 pieces because you just disgust me.
But for the future we shall live differently, Nora.
Perhaps if your doll is taken away from you, Tobald,